Hello everybody and welcome back to Building Tutorials. And today I am going to be starting a brand new build. Now the past few episodes I've been working on building this ray tracing testing area, which basically tests all the different properties of ray tracing, and it shows you how it changes. So at the moment, I've just got like the regular Minecraft lighting effects on at the moment. So it doesn't really look too interesting. It looks about the same as it would normally. But with ray tracing, this looks so much different. And I built this area so I can test out like different ray tracing packs. And eventually in the future, I want to get some other ones to see how they look with this testing area. But today, I am starting a brand new build. And if you have suggestions for builds that you would like to see me make sure you post them in the comments and I will randomly pick some to build. But today, I am going to be creating an airport. So over here, I've got this airplane that I built a very long time ago, and I thought it would be cool to make an airport that goes along with it. Now, this plane is kind of in a bad spot to build an airport around it because I've got a bunch of other builds around it. So I'm going to start building the airport over here. If there's a nice big open area, the plane, I don't know if that's really going to be part of it. I guess maybe I could build like a hangar or something around it. But the main part of the airport's going to be over here. And I can actually bring that road over there, over to here as like the entrance. So that's what I'm going to start with, is getting this road to turn and head towards the actual airport. So this road is 7 blocks long. So it's going to be 3 blocks wide, and then there's going to be the middle line, another 3 blocks here. And then this will be the curb at the other side right there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and I'm not going to put the concrete in just yet. I'm just going to put the slabs down just so I know where the road's going to go. And it's going to go all the way to right here. So this will be the main entrance area for the airport. So when you're coming to the airport, you're going to come down this road here, which it doesn't actually go anywhere. It kind of just stops over there. So it's not really the best road. But if you come down this road, you'll be able to enter the airport. So this road is going to have 2 different directions. So it's going to go this way over here, where I'm actually going to put the entrance to the airport itself, because I'm going to put the runway going along this way. And then this is where you're actually going to enter in. You're going to get like all your bags checked in. You go through security. We're going to have a bunch of different shops. There's going to be all kinds of stuff. So this is going to be a pretty big build. So the first thing that I need to build is the entrance point for the airport here. So I've just kind of built off of the main road, and this is going to be where the cars will park, drop off people, and then they can go into the building. So I'm going to go ahead and connect this up to the other side here, and there's going to be a turnaround section right here. So this bit is kind of like the end of the road. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and put the blocks in for the actual road here. So I got to figure out how big this is going to be, because it's got to be wide enough to fit the cars. So I'm going to do probably 3 or 4 blocks, and then I'm going to put the yellow line down. And there's going to be 2 different lanes. I think that should be plenty of space there. So I can just follow this until I get to the straight bit, which is over here. And then once I get to the straight bit, I need to go, I'll do 4 blocks for this. So this will end right here. And then we've got a few different lanes that I'm going to have for this. So instead of having this as a yellow, I'm going to have this as a white line because that way all the cars are going in one direction. We're not having opposite directions. So I'm going to go ahead and change this to be a white line. And then that way the cars can go in the different lanes. I'm hoping to get 3 lanes, but 2 is probably going to be enough. So I'm probably going to end up having like 2 lanes going out over here that goes in to this bit that goes back over there. But then in here, I can possibly put like a 3rd, maybe even a 4th lane that go around here. So I'm going to start by just bringing this white line all the way around this bit, just so I can get the baseline of where the road needs to be. Okay, so I've got the white line put in place now. The only thing I have to do now is put in all of the concrete, which I'm going to do probably most of this off camera, since it's just replacing these blocks with concrete. But the next thing I need to do is figure out where the other lane is, because I could put another lane going straight this way. So that way there's multiple lanes of spots where you can park and drop off people. So I'm going to put another line down right here. So that way you've got 1 lane that goes through here. You've got another one that goes off in that direction, and then you've also got that one over there. So let's see how many blocks these are. So this is 5 blocks right here. So this middle one is actually 6 blocks, and then this one over here is 4 blocks. So they're all different sizes, which is not what I wanted. I wanted them to be at least the same size. So I can probably move this one over, make this a 5 block, make that a 5 block, and then the other one is also going to be a 5 block as well. So now that that's been fixed, these should all be 5 block lanes. And then the next thing I got to figure out is where I'm actually going to build the entrance to the airport. Now this looks like a mess at the moment of concrete, but eventually once I get this filled in, you'll see what all the lines will look like once that's done. But I'm going to work on that later. Right now I want to get the actual building part done. So I need to figure out which blocks I'm going to use for this. And I'm thinking about doing kind of like a black and white theme for this build. So I'm going to use probably quartz for the white blocks. And then I might use either like the deep slate or the black stone for like the black part. Now, we've got a bunch of different deep slate blocks that you can use. We've got tiled deep slate, we got cracked tiles, we got deep slate bricks, we got chiseled bricks, we got chiseled deep slate. There's all kinds of different patterns that you can get with deep slate. But it's not like a pure black, it's more of like a grayish color, but it is a darker color. So I think I'm going to go with the polished black stone along with either quartz bricks or regular quartz. We'll see which one looks better. So if I put these blocks down like this, you can see the difference. Now the black stone, this is the polished version of it. It goes better with probably the quartz blocks because they're both kind of smooth blocks. So I'm going to go with that. So for the outside, I'm going to do the quartz pillars. So there's going to be a little bit of an overhang here, which for that, I'm going to build that out of black stone slabs. I guess I could do the bricks. Let's do the black stone bricks. So there's going to be probably a few pillars that I put throughout here. There's going to be a little overhang that goes over this entire road. So that way, when people get out, if it's raining, they're not going to get wet from all the rain. So I'm going to go and put a quick little overhang along this entire bit here. Okay, so I finished building the overhang here. So now when it rains, you'll be protected from the rain. You're not going to get wet, which is nice. The next thing I need to do is work on building the bag check-in area. So as soon as you get here, you're going to check in your bags, and then you can go in to the actual airport. So for that, I need to get smooth stone. Is going to be the main path block for outside here. So this entire area is going to get filled in with smooth stone. Once again, I'm not going to do all of that now. I'm just going to do an outline of the area that's going to get filled in. And then eventually I'll go through and fill in the rest of this. But this bit right here is what's going to get filled in with smooth stone. So I'm going to go and put the outline in here like that. So this slab, I might get rid of this slab and move it down to the ground like this. So I'm going to put the slabs down in the ground here. So all you have to do is just walk across. You don't have to walk over the slabs. But this bit right here is also going to have like the overhang as well. Now, I do need to work on making the actual building itself, which is going to start probably right over here. And I'm going to use the quartz for this. And the way I'm going to do this, I'm going to have the building is going to be like 5 blocks tall. So that's 5 blocks right there. And I'm going to have windows. I could use glass panes. Glass panes are easier to make than glass blocks. I'll see which one looks better. But I want to do a combination of glass windows, and then there's going to be a doorway, which the doorway will be right here. Okay, so I've just created the entrance to the building here. So this bit is all going to get filled in with smooth stone. The actual entrance is going to be here, and it's going to be a combination of the black and the white. So this bit is going to be lined with white here, and I'm going to fill in all of these holes here with glass panes. And then the black bit is what's going to go around here. So I'm going to take the black stone here, go around the edges like this. And this overhang bit will continue until it connects to the building here. So that's how this is going to look. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in the rest of these slabs here. And I'll show you what it looks like from the front. I just got to finish this window here. And you can use glass panes or blocks. I'm going with the glass panes for this. This bottom bit, I'm thinking about actually putting maybe some lights down in underneath the glass here to kind of light it up. Now for the lights here, I'm actually going to use the new frog lights because these are nice flat lights that you can put underneath here. It's kind of hard to tell right now, but during the night, that will emit like a little bit of glow. Just kind of like light up this front area. This is going to be the entrance into the airport, but first, you need to check in your bags. So I'm going to have a little section like over here that will check in the bags. I think I'm going to build it on the edge here. So this stone bit, I'm going to leave like this stone area here empty. And I'm going to have like a little booth that's on each side here to where you can get your bags. So for the bag check-in area, I'm going to put 2 of them, one on each side. That'll go right here. So it's going to be a little booth that's set up here on the side. So you have a person standing over here, and you're going to have a conveyor. For the conveyor, I think I'm going to use like the smooth stone slabs. I think would look like a good conveyor. So there's going to be a conveyor here that will go into the airport itself. And it's going to start right here. So I'll have a person working this little booth area here. I'm going to go and block this in with Blackstone. I could even use possibly quartz instead that goes around here. This will be the little booth where you can check in your bags. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this in with quartz. And if I build it all the way up here, I can actually connect it to this overhang bit once again. So I'll go ahead and bring this across the top and then bring up all of the quartz here. The only thing is this bit is going to have a little bit of a hole, but I can easily fix that by getting rid of this and putting the quartz in. And I'm thinking about doing this out of the bricks instead of the regular quartz. So I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to build this just out of the quartz bricks. Okay, so I finished building the second one here. They're both the exact same layout. There's the rest of the black stone there. And this one over here, I just need to put that block right there for the start of the conveyor. And now you can put your bags on there and they would go through. It's not a working conveyor where it will actually move items, but it will act as a conveyor where the items will go through there into the actual building. And I think this looks like a really good start. The one thing I do want to add in is these pillars. So right here, I'm going to put quartz pillars that go up here. There is actually a quartz pillars block. This might be a better block they use for this. So I'm going to go and put this in. Let's see how the quartz pillars look. So if I go and put that in there, yeah, I think that'll look a little bit better than having the regular quartz blocks. So I'm going to go and put the pillars in on each side here. Okay, so I've put in all of the quartz pillars. I think this makes this look a lot better. Once the concrete is in, it'll look really nice. But you can see the 3 different lanes that you can go through. I've got the white concrete down here in the middle, kind of dividing these. I could even cover this. Instead of having the white concrete, I could just cover this with slabs like that. So there's like a little bit of a curb on each section. But this bit right here will be the entrance. So you've got the 2 bag check-in areas, and then you can go in through either one of these doors, which I do want to put... I want to get like a glass door in here that will actually like open up with pistons. The only thing with that is, to make a piston door, you have to have space to put in the pistons, and there's not really a lot of space here. I think it would ruin the look of this if I were to put like pistons up there and pistons, like the pistons down here would at least be covered, but the pistons up here would be kind of in the way. You would see them when they extend. You could also do like on the sides as well, but that would definitely ruin the glass windows here. So I'm just going to use regular birch doors, are probably the closest. If this middle bit here was actually see-through, I think these would be really nice glass doors, but it's solid, so you can't actually see anything through it. But that will be the entrance to the airport itself. And then the next thing I need to do is actually build this whole section. Okay, so I've connected up the walls here. It's kind of like a backwards L shape. But over here, I'm going to have 2 different sections. So on this side, I'm going to have a 10-block waiting area, so you can wait for the planes. And then there's going to be somewhere around here, there'll be a door that would lead out to the planes, which would be over there. And then on this side, this will be lined with a bunch of different shops. And I can also put in this 10-block section here is going to be the sitting area. So the shops are going to start on like this block right here and go back into this open space over here. So we'll have like a bunch of different restaurants, different shops, all kinds of different stuff that you can get while you're waiting for the planes. And then this section over here will just be like a sitting area, so you can sit and eat. or you can sit and relax, or you can go sit in the waiting area, which will be on the other side. And then this black section here is going to be a 5-block walking area that will go all the way around this entire building. The only thing I got to do now is figure out the size of this section here, because I need to keep the 5-block walking area through the entire building. So I got to find where the middle is here, because as soon as you walk in here, there's going to be a huge section here that's going to be the ticket area. So this area is going to be where you can get your tickets. And then down this way, we're going to have security somewhere in the middle here. So once you get past security, which is going to be somewhere in the middle, you get to wait around in the waiting area that's going to be over here. And then the airplanes are going to be on that side over here. And that's what I'm going to work on building next episode. Today, I got the first section of the airport done. I think it looks really nice. Once I get all the walls and stuff put in, it'll look a lot better. This is a really good start to the brand new Minecraft airport. That's going to be it for today, so I'm going to go and end the episode here, so make sure to leave a like and to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.